looking for a way out. These forests are so big. They are mesmerizing in their appearance. I landed with a parachute on this island by accident. The rescuers and my friends must be looking for me. In order not to waste time, I have to look around and go to the sea or the ocean. I took my backpack with me and walked along the path that lay straight out into the depth. Clearing a path of plants larger than myself, I reached a small stream. I was thirsty, but I knew that drinking water would only make it worse. Looking around, I saw a hut not far away.